Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do a quick video showing you the new Positive Light Luminizer from Rare Beauty. I will be demoing the shade that I got on my medium skin tone along with shade comparisons. We love those. So if you're interested in seeing how it compares to your current collection and what this shade looks like on my skin tone, keep watching. Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on my video. So if you're new here, welcome. We are uploading every single day in the month of December and having a lot of fun. We talk about new luxury makeup, indie makeup, drugstore makeup if it's really good. And so if that's your thing, consider subscribing. We also do get readies with me and we talk about new makeup releases. I will leave the link to what I talk about in the description box below, along with links to my socials. So definitely go check those out. Some of the links are affiliates. So if you use them, I do make a small commission. So I thank you for supporting my channel. So last week, I think, Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez released these highlighters, and oh my gosh, you guys, the campaign photos were absolutely gorgeous. Like, that's literally why I jumped on it, because it looks so good. Now, it was also during the time that Sephora was having that sale, the Get Gifting, where you got 20% off one purchase or one transaction. So I got it as an in-app exclusive that day. I linked it in my stories on Instagram, and I picked a shade up right away. I looked at the swatches and I didn't really think any of them would work for me except for the shade Accelerate. And this one is one that I feel has been really popular. This is the shade that I got. Here is what it looks like. A little bit bigger than what her cream blushes are in. It retails for $25 and it is described as a champagne gold. Look at how pretty that looks. Oh my gosh. Now, the day that I'm filming this, it's a Saturday, December 10th, and all of them are sold out except for the shade Flaunt, which is a true gold, but every other shade is sold out. So I knew it would be a popular product and I needed to get my hands on it, but that's what it looks like. Let me just, ooh, it feels really creamy and smooth. That's the swatch there. Let me just swatch it for you. Oh my gosh, it's swatched like silk, you guys. Champagne gold, yep, I could see that. It feels really good, buttery and smooth. I'm gonna bring you in closer. I don't have any highlighter on right now so that we can swatch it, and then we'll look at some comparisons. Now, she also released a brush with the highlighters retailing for $18. I didn't buy it. It looked very similar to this one from Sephora Pro Collection, the number 98. So this is what I'll use. I'm excited. So I'm gonna dip it in to the pan, and it did pick up a good amount, and let's see. Okay. Ooh. First of all, it's blinding. Okay. It's beautiful though. You see that? Just a tiny little tap in the pan will do. It's definitely one of those blinding highlights. Wow. That is blinding. You see that? Okay, so that looks very pretty. I think I have the wrong blush color to go with this highlighter, but it looks really nice. I do like it. I think it's really, really smooth. It goes on the skin really, really well. Now, I'm going to tell you and be hypercritical of it, especially because it's sold out. So sometimes people get so worried that they're not going to get it, but I don't struggle with a lot of texture on my skin. I have a little bit of texture, but not a lot, not very much at all. And I'm looking in the mirror and I feel like it does enhance my texture just a little bit more than other highlighters in my collection. And again, yes, they always tell you, like, don't apply highlighter in areas you have texture, but I don't have a lot of texture, but it's making it look like I do. So I'm trying to, there you go. Right there, you can see. So it is very pretty, but it's not the smoothest on the skin as other highlighters that I have. Let's do some swatch comparisons. Okay, so I'm not sure how the swatch comparisons will look once swatched, but I pulled some popular ones. So here's the Selena Gomez. Like I said, it's blinding, you guys. It's pretty, but it's blinding. So that's the one we got there. And I pulled out some popular ones to see how it compared. And let's check it out. So the first one that I thought of was the Bridgerton Pat McGrath. This is from the first Bridgerton release. This is in the shade Incandescent Gold. So it looks like it might kind of be comparable. So that's what it looks like swatched there. And no, this one's more gold. It's more gold. But even swatching them, you guys, the Pat McGrath, it's a bit more shimmery, more glittery, where the Rare Beauty's not, but the Pat McGrath is smoother, okay? It just goes on smoother, it glides smoother. It looks blurring on the back of my hand, so that's what I will say there. So very close, but not quite. So then I thought, because it said rose gold, I said, let's bring out like my hockey puck highlighter. This is the Pat McGrath, because it was rose gold, but it's way too pink. So I definitely don't think that this one's it. Let's just swatch though. No. This is way too deep compared to the others. No. So I removed it, and then I thought, well, let's bring out the other one that I think is a little pinky, and it's this one. This is the Pat McGrath Divine Rose highlighter. This one's beautiful, you guys. I use this one all the time. I love it. So let's swatch that and see how it looks. So definitely not. It's a little more pinky. You see that duochrome to the Pat McGrath? Ugh. That Pat McGrath highlighter is my favorite of them all. That's what it looks like there. So definitely not a dupe. But again, the Pat McGrath highlighters are kind of looking a lot smoother than the Selena Gomez one. I pulled out my Chantecaille. This one is in the Eclat Brilliant Face Powder. I think that's all they call it. But it looks similar to me. So I wanted to swatch it. That's what it looks like. This one looks really gold. It's actually a lot closer than I thought. So that's the Chantecaille one there on the end, and then this is the Rare Beauty. So yeah, the Chantecaille is a pretty close one. And again, very similar in formula to the Rare Beauty, where it's not shimmery or glittery like the second Pat McGrath, but it is really smoothing, really smoothing. And then the last one, which I don't know if it's still available, but if it is, I'll link it down below. It's from Unearthly Cosmetics, and they had a release with Gigi and Danny, her sisters, and one of them was a highlighter. And this highlighter formula, you guys, is so beautiful, so beautiful. It is a blinding highlight, just like the Selena Gomez or the Rare Beauty, but the formula is spectacular. But this one's a little bit icier. Yeah, so I didn't swatch quite right. So I would say, just from looking at it here, can you guys see that? Just from looking at it here, I feel like the closest one is the Pat McGrath, the Divine Rose highlighter. And so that's good. I always like it when I don't have a dupe in my collection already. I think that's great. What I will tell you, if I'm being honest, I haven't watched reviews yet. I've just seen a bunch of them pop up. But if I'm being honest, it's a pretty highlighter. I don't feel like it's the most blurring. I do think it enhances my texture just a tiny little bit. It might be an unpopular opinion. I haven't watched these videos, like I said, but just kind of keeping it real from what I can see here. That being said, I haven't really been into too much highlighter lately. Like, I'll do a tad... Like, I'll do just a tiny little bit or something extremely subtle. So maybe that's what it is. I want to... Let me swatch it next to the Dior Backstage, actually. Let me see how that one compares. Because I know that a lot of people do have this one in the Universal. So here's the Dior. It might be the closest dupe. Nah. The Dior is a little more gold. But it is very close. You see that? And yeah, it is very close, actually. Look at that. And the one that I swatched was the gold one in the Universal Dior palette. Yeah, so the Dior is the closest one. Look at that. And the Dior is the one that I've been using the most lately because it's subtle. It gives you that glow, but it's not blinding. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick review on it, what I thought on my maturing 40 plus skin. I'm almost 42. I do have some fine lines and wrinkles here in this area here. I don't struggle with a lot of texture. I did feel like this one enhanced it more than other highlighters, so just wanted to let you know. Again, the shade that I got was in the shade Accelerate. If you want to gauge how it would look on you based on your skin tone, I have all my foundation shades to popular foundations in the description box below, like kind of at the bottom. You have to scroll just so that if you want to gauge to see what it would look like on you. But yep, hope you guys found this review helpful. If the shade that you want is not available on Sephora, just click to notify when it comes back in stock. They're really good about that. but it seems like it's a very popular product. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!